welcome out. You go.
And thank you. That's what I was hoping for.
Okay.
So you guys departed. Dajwan Ren and Cal. Not Jean Ren.
So did we sleep in the bank or at a hotel or a house? Just took a place.
Probably took a place.
Took a place.
Yeah.
After we talked to the dude,
Sir Greg,
Sir Greg.
the new mayor of Wharton.
And we discussed, I don't know if it was before we went to bed or as we were waking up, we were having breakfast, discussing, we really need to make a mark here. I was thinking of building some kind of monument to this new city. What do you think?
I think we should, maybe the person who perpetrated it, we should make a statue of him. You remember what he looked like?
I have an elephant's memory, yes. I have perfect recollection.
So who are you trying to make?
The necromancer scientist guy.
Oh, that guy. Okay. The guy who was just kind of in the mayor's house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make a statue of him as a warning?
Yeah, you can have him be like in chains with us behind him, like,
yes,
we did this, but we didn't. We haven't caught him.
What if we have him? Oh no, that would be offensive to you. I say, what if we have him tied up like an ox to a cart?
I mean, it's a comfortable ride.
I mean, if you have the mold earth spell, I'll allow you to build a statue.
Well, I was thinking about maybe because I could do that, but I think it'd be cool to do it in Aether with Aether.
Okay.
You can use Aether on the spell, right?
Yeah. Aether can influence things to make it more powerful.
You can also make a statue of the thing we killed.
The village.
How about we make
Village people.
How about we make a statue of us? My foot's on the flesh golem's head, and your foot is on the necromancer's head, and we're victorious.
Yes.
Yes. I think I can do that.
And then under it, there'll be a plaque that says "Founders of Calandia."
Calandia? Is that the name that you guys have?
But it's Calandia.
Calandia.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't ring off the tongue. What would it be? Decala. I like Decala better.
Decala?
For a port city, yeah.
It's not a port city. It's a river city.
Well, yeah, River City. But I like Decala.
Spell for it?
D-A with the accent. And then C-A-L-A.
Decala?
Yeah.
Decala or Decala?
Decala.
Two L's?
Yeah.
That would be extremely simple to convince the new mayor of Wharton to rename it Decala.
Sweet.
You guys made your mark.
Yep.
I mean, majority of the village is gone. Like that,
Yeah.
the small little town. Majority of the populace is dead. They were in that giant golem, and now they're just piles of bones at this point, bones and flesh.
Mm-hmm.
So, you guys can call it whatever you want. Decala it is.
Decala. I like it.
So, as you guys are finishing up making some breakfast in one of the hearths there, it's really dusty in here, but you managed to scrounge around. You hear a knock on the door.
Who is it?
It's Sir Greg.
Oh, you're older.
It's been that long.
You see, he's just covered in ash.
Come in.
I was blowing up a lot of stuff out there. Walks in, and you hear a roaring pyre behind him. You kind of look through the doorway and you just see where the village was. The giant golem is just on fire. It is a plume of intense flame.
Oh, that's a quick way to get rid of it.
Yeah, I tried to, but ooh. Anyway.
Well, it's good to put those bones to rest. Let them feed the earth.
easier to rebuild.
Wharton will live on through this.
What? Who will?
Wharton, the city, the town.
Oh, you mean the old name?
There's a new
This,
name.
Yes.
this is a new city under new management.
Oh, what is the name?
Well, as the saviors of the land, we've thought maybe we could name it.
Oh, all right. What did you have in mind?
Well, it's a river city, and kind of mixing our names into it since we'll be helping you guys out. I think Dakala would be a nice one.
Make a persuasion check. The DC is 10. Make it with advantage.
The DC's 10.
Yes.
Okay, even if I roll a natural one, I can.
You have a plus 11.
I have a plus 9. Yeah, so. Yeah, I rolled higher than one, so yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah. So, he goes, Dakala. I will make this anew. Dakala it is.
How have the other villagers been?
Frightened,
Yes.
but their new mayor is seen to their personal well-being.
We hope that the commerce here will get better.
What would you like us to do?
Well, if the mission we're on right now works out, you can start working on some taverns, some apartments.
Places of living
Yes.
and revelry.
This might be a new path for everybody.
You mean we'll have more travelers, not military?
Both, yes.
Yes, and you will need to train and defend and protect. This is an important pathway.
Me as a level 1 fighter, I will see to this that
Soon
we
to be
are,
paladin.
that we are
Soon.
well trained.
Soon to be a paladin.
Yes, they're stronger than fighters.
You can multi-class.
Where is the map, by the way?
The what?
The map.
Oh, it's right here. I haven't played in so long, I just put it away.
You're disrespecting this, Eli.
Are you gonna change the name right now?
I'm gonna change the name. It's Wharton
need a
on
Sharpie?
here, but we're gonna change it. Do you have a blue pen?
I have pins that have unknown color.
That's probably black.
It is a dark.
Well, this is a new age, we can use a different color.
Yeah.
What's this? There's a pen.
Probably G2.
Let me see.
That doesn't work.
Oh.
I have a lot of those that don't work.
I don't know what is with pens sometimes. They just stop working.
No? Crayons never do that.
What was that?
Crayons never do that.
Crayons never do that.
Pens are on the ink of destruction.
Well, this one looks like it'll be blue.
Blue.
Deceiving though.
Oh, I love these pens. I think this is the actual pen type I used to make this map.
That is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. Is it like the gel?
I think so.
Yeah.
Uniball.
You what?
What?
That's what they called me in high school.
Got real personal here.
It's immortalized.
It is official.
Nice.
Now we've been thinking about it, and I like this other name better.
I knew you were gonna say that. I was like, who's gonna say it first?
It's Caldalia.
Cowbell.
I think to commemorate this, we should build a monument so that the townsfolk will be assured that they have protectors and they can be reminded of the evils that bestowed them, that we freed you of. And
All right.
probably best place to put it is where the mayor's house was.
In the pit?
Or outside of the pit. Or is the pit accessible?
You could fall in it, yeah.
Maybe at the edge of the precipice.
All right. And what statue?
We will see to it. We will make it done.
All right.
We will use the powers granted to us to provide you one last wonder.
All right.
I only ask this in return.
What is it?
And then I hand him some of my mushrooms. And I've
Here.
fused them with the spores that can infect
Mhm.
and be like sleepers for me. Plant those in dark, damp places. Keep it from the sun. Allow them to flourish and grow.
He looks at the overcast weather. We have a lot of overcast here, so it's pretty.
If you have any caves, they do well there.
You can put them in that pit.
Put them in the pit, and these will, they're edible, they're not the greatest, but they will remind you of the work that we did to restore balance to this land.
So for stat wise, are these the ones that infect things
Yeah.
with your spores?
Yeah.
So you can create a zombie army
they're
out
my
of a
hive
town.
mind, yeah.
Okay, just wanted to be sure.
Yeah.
Let me just write that in real quick.
So potentially anybody who walks through there can get a whiff of it.
Yeah.
If they go close to like the statue, like go pay respects, then maybe.
I want to keep this guy not infected though.
Yeah, I mean it's not going to kill him. It's just going to be like if I need him at some point, or if he dies. I mean, he's not using it anymore.
We got to keep Sir Greg alive.
Yeah.
It would be nice if you made it to where anybody who whiffed it up, like, their emotions calm down. That'd be cool. So they're not hostile when they're in the city.
Mm-hmm. So like, make it pot shrooms.
Yeah, basically.
Pot shroom.
Could I try to infuse them with
That's gonna be an aether roll
an ethereal?
because
And it wouldn't be like totally mind altering.
No,
it would
no, no,
just
no.
calm emotions.
we'll say use a spell slot for it
Mhm.
plus an aether roll to infuse the spores with it.
Okay. So Aether is 17,
Okay, that's a little low power.
and
So long as you have a high control, that'll make up for it. Because you're not really looking for huge power right now.
96.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Oh man. Yeah, use them more. Are those new?
No, I've had them in my bag and I didn't. I
Oh,
forgot
are
I
those
had
your Fleurin or whatever?
Yeah.
Your fur bowl?
for your- I think you got it for me for Christmas like 3 years ago.
Yeah, you don't care about me until now.
And a spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
Which level?
For common motions.
Oh, okay.
What's the second level? I think.
I think so. Look at it. Yeah.
This is so stupid.
It's necessary.
But go ahead and roll me another aether check again.
Okay.
So for power, you're looking to hit under a 10.
Okay. So use my old dice.
And for control, you're wanting to get a high number as well. You're wanting to get at least
10.
70 or above. 10 exactly?
Yeah.
We'll call it. We'll call that good.
Okay, good. And then
And you want to get a 70 or above.
74.
Let's go.
You are perfectly
These are hard to
okay.
see, but yeah. Make sure that's not a 2. Yep, 70. 74.
You're getting old on us. You're perfectly alright. No adverse effects from
Good.
using this amount of aether in this quantity in this large of a space.
Cool. So I imagine that it would have my intimate knowledge of the spores and the mushroom fungal, the life. It would have like infused it to its DNA so that it's replicating when it spreads.
Yep.
It just continually spreads that power.
Perfect.
And it would feed off of like the life around it.
Yeah, I like it. Perfect. That works. That is a passive effect that has now been introduced into this world.
We're gonna come back and these guys are gonna be all hippies.
It's gonna be called Bloodshot City instead.
It's gonna it'll be called like Woodstock.
Roll mushrooms combined and entwined with each other.
Life always in harmony.
And do you have any druids in this village?
Oh no, we have the passing druids that come out of the giants, but other than that, no.
If you do run across them, be respectful. They are sometimes rough and sometimes not very pleasant to be run in a city setting, but they will protect and help. And show them these mushrooms.
All right.
They will help.
Friends of yours?
They are all friends of the earth and the natural order of things.
It's
So
his own
yes.
friend circle.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We have a lot of circles.
Yeah.
For some reason, we like circles in the druid community.
All right.
I prefer squares.
Yeah, he's pretty square. Kind of boring.
I'm not well rounded. That's why.
I'm a triangle, I think.
Oh, you're sharp.
Oh, your try. Yeah.
We'll fix that when we
Oh.
come back.
All right.
You will make an excellent mayor.
I will. And you see, he
Have
kind
you
of
have you a wife?
I don't
You probably want to collect one.
collect.
Yes, however your kind does this.
The selection is a lot lower, so it should be easier.
Yes, you will need somebody to help and to further your seed, like these mushrooms. Or
Like these mushrooms.
Be like the mushrooms.
In the name of justice, of course.
yes,
Be like the mushrooms in the name of justice. That's your first order. So he is in. I think he was in half plate armor. He has the long sword of smiting.
You gave him that?
Yeah. I also gave him a shield. It was a mundane shield. I had another one.
Oh yeah, we picked up a bunch of gold from the bank.
Yeah. Yeah, 1,000 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we will be back through here after we depart to continue our journey. If nature allows, we will be back. And I look forward to seeing the progress that you make here.
I look forward to seeing my founders come back.
And we expect a lot of changes by then, of course.
I will do what I can with the limited numbers that are here.
I have
We're-
faith in you,
We're pushing you only because we care.
Thank you.
and we know you can handle it.
Do I call you my brothers?
You can call me Dad.
I would rather not.
You can call me Daddy.
Dottie.
Dottie.
Yes.
Or should I call you the great founders?
I think you can call us whatever you feel comfortable.
You're the founder. We're the givers.
The great giving.
We're the guardians.
The great giving guardian.
Do you have a paladin pamphlet that you can give them to study, or I don't know how that works.
Well, I'm kind of going through a new thing right now. I could give him my conquest, but that doesn't really feel fitting for right now. Anything that you think is justice, throw it all away. Okay.
Except for like murder's still bad.
Murder's bad. It's a hand for a hand kind of deal. That's how you should rule.
And for a hand. else?
Rule with emotion.
Oh no.
But don't do anything I wouldn't do. So we'll leave you until we come back, and if we see things we don't like, we'll tell you what to fix, okay?
I understand.
But if you see someone way stronger than you, even though it's in the name of justice, don't kill yourself to make a point. Even a true hero knows when to run away. We can go on and on about this, but it's basically be a good person, protect your people, and teach them what's right. Now we might.
And respect the nature around you.
We best be on our way now, though. Let's set up some challenges that need to be done before we come back.
And I'll go prepare this monument.
You must have at least.
Hold on.
We're gonna do all this and then we'll die in the dread game.
Yeah.
I
We'll come
hope
back.
so badly.
We'll come back as like ghostly deities or something.
Yeah. Ooh, where'd it call You must have at least one other knight in your order by the time I come back. At least one. I'd be happier with more. And that's it for me. I just hope the order grows for the protection of the city.
Yes. Keep your people safe.
What about you?
That is all I wish. Keep your people safe. Keep the nature safe. Respect it, and it will respect you.
You must make the druids your ally, so respect the nature. They've been here long before you have. And that's that.
Taps your hand while it's on your shoulder. Thank you.
I believe in you.
Thank you. Gives you a bow.
I'm gonna cast heroism on him,
Yes.
and then we'll be on our merry way. Right? You don't have anything you want to do here.
Just make that a statue.
We already robbed the bank. We already gave him a sword. You good?
Rename the city. We helped them.
Oh, we have to make the statue though.
Make
Yep.
the
Let's do
statue.
the statue.
So, mold earth plus an aether roll is what it's going to take to make this.
So, are you
into-
gonna put the shrooms in the pit, and
No,
then
so
it'll
it's
like
gonna
shroom
be-
up?
Like here's the pit. I'm gonna put the statue right in front of it, like looking out. So when you come to see it, you see the statue
And then
and
the
the
pit
pit,
behind it.
and then it's just gonna start growing mushrooms inside the pit.
I love it.
Cool.
Are they gonna be like bioluminescent, pretty mushrooms?
Yeah. So they'll
Green or blue or.
we'll do blue, like his aether color. It's kind of a bluish.
Okay. Perfect.
18,
Okay.
and then power.
Power. That was your
Or,
power.
control.
Now your control.
Oh, so many reflections. 65.
Not a ton of power, but with the spell slot being burned with it, you cast the spell like normal, and you see the earth starting to rumble at the effects of nature magic starting to influence. You see the cobbled stone starting to break up into smaller little shards and reshape themselves to start to build this statue. And it looks very crude at first, but then you start to power Aether through this, and you see him empowering this even further. You see his eyes start to glow green with that Aether energy as he produces even more fine, minute details of each of your armor pieces. It even looks like there's fur on it, made out of this stone. It's a work of art. This is visually what you would hope. However, I will ask you to make me a performance check. I'll call this we'll call it a DC 5 is extremely low detail, like Resident Evil, like original game, extremely low polygon.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you want to be like pretty okay, like not like super like detailed, but you could tell that's a Minotaur and an Elephant Man, about a 10. If you want something that's going to be like, that is Dodge One Ren and that is Cowl, you want somewhere around like a 16.
I'm gonna pose next to you so you know what I want.
Yeah.
Can you assist in any way?
I don't know.
I'll say yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Because this is a stupid roll.
So I
yeah.
get advantage or
Advantage.
Yeah.
Where's my other high rolling dice? Natural 20 and a 19.
The amount of detail is impeccable.
Yes.
There is. Well, what's your total actually? For natural 20.
19.
I thought so.
It's still pretty good.
So the amount of detail is still really good.
It's really good for him.
Really good for you.
Yeah.
You spent so much time developing the different extreme shapes on the different pauldron mushroom that you have, the carvings in your tusks, every small detail, the bones of this creature that your foot is resting on top of. This is a work of art, and that's a minotaur. Yeah, he's got a sword, and he's stepping on. Is that a wizard dude? Yeah, it's a wizard.
One eye's looking this way, one eye's looking
Yeah.
that way.
No, but that's a wizard. He looks a little like deathly. Probably a necromancer. You could surmise that. Yeah, that's a powerful minotaur next to him. Yeah. He's got a really weird kind of horns that are like kind of go like this a little bit, but really strong.
Nice.
But man, that's a work of art for you. You look phenomenal. And that could be Cal.
It's perfect. It's a perfect likeness. In fact, I can't tell which one of you is real and which one of you is stone.
I can't really see myself right now, so I assume that's what I look like.
You look really good.
Thank you.
I love this town.
Should we put a plaque on it? Did you put a plaque? Or were you making a plaque? Or?
I think you should make a plaque, and then I'll change it into my stone so it's shiny and pretty.
Okay.
You're better at molding than I am, and I can change the texture of it.
So I would druid craft a plaque made of mushrooms. Fine, small mushrooms.
Okay.
That spell out. What does it spell out? What do we want it to say?
The birth of Kadala. I don't know.
It'd
Something
be,
like that, yeah.
Evildoers beware. The founders and protectors of Kadala are near.
I'm thinking more of like a statue plaque where it just has a name on it with some small print. So like it could
Arrow
be like
pointing to you, that's cow. Arrow pointing to me.
what did he call us? We were like the
the
giver,
giver.
the given guardians, the something like that.
The Great Gracious Guardians.
Okay,
Yeah.
the great gracious guardians, and then in small print put like unjust beware.
Yeah,
Something
that
like
works.
I'm writing all of this down.
So I imagine I make it and then I like wipe it out and I make it again and then we're fiddling over it.
It's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then once we've got it, you're gonna turn it to stone.
yeah. So,
The Great Gracious Guardians.
and then I'm going to talk to
What was the last part?
unjust beware
It was the Great Gracious Guardians of Kalda
of Kadala.
Kadala.
Yeah.
Unjust beware.
And I'm going to call on my spirit.
Dakala.
The call.
What is it, my king?
This is our first foundation. It's the first place where maybe one day a throne will sit. Maybe not ours, but it'll be in our names. I think we should make it look fitting. I think it should resemble you, your crystal form.
Place your hand on your statue.
Don't make it fragile like we usually do.
As you touch it, you see emitting from your hand, almost like a black mercurial metal, almost like spews out from your hand and envelops your statue specifically. And you see it start to craft these crystalline wings made of that black quartz. And you see near the base of your feet kind of creates this like spiraled effect, almost as if like power is flowing at your feet, as kind of makes the antlers look a little more menacing, corrects them a bit more.
Oh.
And I was going to do the plaque and the floor around it as well.
Done and done.
So it's like, is it like a clear
So
crystal?
it's like a black quartz courtyard is what I'm going for.
Mhm.
Okay. But it's a little bit like translucent?
It's almost like onyx.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or like obsidian, kind of like
Okay, so some light will pass through it.
Mhm.
So I'm thinking that would look kind of cool when the mushrooms are glowing and your statue.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
So light does pass through it, but it's like very like faint.
Yeah, yeah. It would have a faint like glow to it.
How you like it, Greg?
You turn around. Greg is not there. He's
Right.
building
Oh,
his
okay.
city.
Good job.
Okay.
Well,
I think-
we shouldn't interrupt him.
I think we set a good standard for the rebuilding of the city.
Yes, I hope they adopt the theme of the statue into the city.
So, no way back on this now. Sir Greg has a mundane shield and a sword of smiting. Rules for him: hand for a hand, rule with emotion, don't do anything Cal wouldn't do, don't kill yourself to prove a point, respect nature and the people in life, must have multiple knights in the order, keep your people safe, druids are allies, and the founder statue with the plaque, the great gracious guardians of Dakala, unjust beware.
It's pretty sick. That's exactly what I wanted.
For our first city building, I think we did a good job of city founding.
We the people.
Weed the people.
Mm-hmm, pretty much.
Weed the people out.
This is so stupid.
It's gonna be the nicest town.
It will be.
Hey man.
And when they do die, they keep working for me.
Yeah.
I like it.
We'll put him in the cavern. It's
My
only miners.
farm. I'll go back and
Hey man.
farm them out every week.
Here's a celebratory mushroom necklace. Right on, man. Welcome to Dakala. Yeah, no, it's cool here. It's cool. Let me show you around.
That's Greg in 2 weeks.
Yeah. That's Greg's son,
Yeah.
Dag. Dag. Spelled with 2 G's.
Yeah.
I love the name Greg.
Sure, Gregory wouldn't be better. No, I like Greg. Greg's cool.
Greg's place. I love the using just random white guy names that you'd like your office coworkers in a fantasy setting.
Yeah.
That's my
We're
favorite.
gonna come back and the other guy is like Chad or
Chad.
like
So,
Jeff.
so Jeff.
Joff.
No,
Johnson
not another
Jeff.
Joff for you.
Oh, Joff.
So we set off. It's morning time. We just exerted a lot of power, but we gotta leave some time.
Yeah.
And you planted your little mushrooms in the pit. You're doing just fine.
They're pretty hardy, they'll grow anyway.
Yeah. So, what is the next step? You guys are passing out of town now?
Let's head on towards the dread gate.
Okay. So before you, there's the large
close.
river stream that flows through here that ends up going out towards the ocean, but you follow where that river goes, and you see it leads up to a mountain, which you would assume is where the Dread Gate resides. It is a snowy mountain this time of year. It is going to be pretty cold, but you guys already have winter clothing, I believe. So you guys suit up, get a little bit more warm furs on you.
We also both are animals with fur.
Somewhat fur.
Hard leather.
You'll still need
Things.
fur. You'll still need
Yeah.
something
Oh,
covered.
he's always covered in a bunch of stuff, so I think.
And a loincloth.
Yeah, and a loincloth.
Loincloth.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty warm.
Yeah.
Keeps my whole body
It's soiled.
Mm.
Yeah, nice and warm, soiled, moist,
Moist.
or moist.
Waste. But you start to go on the trail, and this trail itself, it starts out like for a good maybe 10-15 miles out of the city. It looks pretty normal, like a pretty well worn trail, well maintained, cobbled, and then you just see it vanish, and you see that there is just a worn down path that leads up the mountain. You're now on a mountain trail.
Do we see any carts or houses on the way?
No. Out here, this is the last civilization for a while. Is Dakala.
Do I see any do we see anything though? Because I know a lot of military goes through here.
Yeah. So everybody before would get the provisions in the town and then bring it up there. So there's no point B between point A and point
So there's
C.
no sign that says it's coming up or something like that.
No, not
Military
just,
put down.
no. There's not a
2
like you're driving on the
kilometers till the Dread
freeway
Gate.
at the freeway, and it's National Guard Armory off this way. There's no real sign like that. It's people who know, kind of a thing. People are well aware of what this place is, but there's really only one well-made path. But it is snowing a bit, so there will be having to have survival checks to get.
Are we close enough that I could start trying to maybe do history checks?
From your own self. You never went through Wharton before. You kind of.
Well, I came from the Dread Gate, so I'm guessing I know what.
Well,
this
actually, no.
stuff is.
You would have gone through Wharton, and then kind of just probably skirted around it because there was people.
As a cow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And ran away from everything.
Yeah.
Technically, you were a minotaur, but I thought you were a cow.
I thought it was a cow.
So, yeah, that'll work. This is really stupid. So, yeah, you're able to get through into that area. We'll call it history check, yeah.
21.
Nice.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Dang. Okay.
Are we birdie?
So as you guys are traveling onto this path, the ground itself is being pretty covered by snow, but it looks like this area is semi well maintained. But you hear the of your hooves and your giant feet going through the snow. You're starting to get flashbacks to a time where this didn't have snow, and you're starting to understand and put two and two together. This is probably past memories. This is you recalling what has happened here. And you're thinking about it more. And as you're heading there for a good 2 hours, you start to think, there were people here. There were people on this path, protecting this path, that you had to avoid, that you charged. Where are all those people? You're looking around, and there's not as many people here as there once was.
There's no people, right? There's no people.
But you remember on the road itself, and you end up looking into the snow, and you see kind of buried in the snow little bits of a wooden small almost like a gunner's deck that's been just demolished, and you don't remember if that was you or the nature itself, but there used to be guards posted here with weapons, and they're just not here.
But the posts are here?
The posts are destroyed.
Can you, like, do you have, like, the produce flame spell so we can try to look through the snow a bit?
I have.
Might find a gun.
I don't have that cantrip. I don't know it.
Okay. Yeah, fireball, right?
Wall of fire.
No.
We do have torches.
We do have torches.
Would Cal carry torches on him?
No. Maybe you in the bag of holding.
Would Dog carry torches in the bag or in the portable hole?
I have a tinder box.
Okay.
I have tobacco and a pipe.
We can also go to the, I forget, the merchant guy. We haven't seen him in forever.
You could see the Wandering Vagrant.
I do have
To
torch.
buy a torch.
I got 10 pounds of torches. I got 10 torches.
Oh, nice.
You have 10 torches?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. But I've got 10 of them.
I think we bought them because we're like, what? There's no dark vision, and then we never
That's
used
right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Them. Never used them again.
With our, like our starting monies.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
here you have one.
You strike it using your tinderbox and
It's like a zero.
yeah. Tink.
Just to keep ourselves warm. I'll kind of
It is kind of warm.
put it down next to the. We're not in a hurry.
Just
Remember, we're kind of doing this slowly.
The snow starts to melt away, and you're starting to see there's like little sandbags here. It looks like a little wooden platform that was like on stilts that is just kind of falling in. All the sandbags themselves look like there's a few that are still intact, but a lot of them are just torn. There's like remnants of sand left in them, but it looks like any weaponry that was on this looks like it's been taken away.
Okay.
But this definitely was a place where people were.
And but it looks like not just it wasn't the snow. Like it looks destroyed.
It looks destroyed.
Okay. Does it look like charged through? Because I'm thinking maybe I did this.
Make an investigation check.
Do you see any cow footprints?
I'm not even joking.
Another natural 20? Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
It made a complete turnaround. Look,
Which one is it?
it's the hollow metal.
You love that dice.
I love that
Yeah,
dice.
that one's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
What's the? I never make it. Oh, it's 25 total. Wow.
Oh my
It's a
gosh.
skill.
So you're good.
I'm sorry.
This was something you charged through.
Oh, okay.
And you're looking at a lot of these on this bottom path. This is where you had the fight or flight hit, where it was you had to fight at this point. You were running, but at this point, at the lower on the mountain, they've been chasing you for a while, and you're charging through things.
So there were people chasing me. It wasn't just the demon.
Mm-hmm.
Because Cal doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
He's just remembering it now.
Mm-hmm. And this is where I kind of get to play with Eli a little bit.
Yeah, because I don't know.
Mm-hmm. So, it is starting to be destroyed by you, and you're getting flashbacks to that time, and you remember hearing gunfire. Which now you understand what gunfire is, but in the time, in that moment, you did not understand. You just heard loud, rapid fire
spells.
explosions, and you didn't know what was happening. But now you realize this was gunfire. They were firing at you. They were trying to stop you. They were trying to get you and capture you. There were spells. There was weapons. There was guns. You charged through them. You killed people. You gored people. And you escaped. You're starting to like realize and remember, and you think back. I was shot there. I got hit there. And you look and you start to remember where scars came from during this trial to run away on this part of the mountain. You're starting to remember these are where those scars are from.
Do you sense any life here other than us?
Do I?
What do you have?
Do I have a way to sense life?
You have commune with nature.
the ability to. Gosh, it's long. I had to be
So you had to meld with
unioned
Huza.
with Huza, yeah.
You had to use a soul link.
Yeah, that was really hard to do.
Yeah. So, I don't have commune with nature prepared. I think I have that always prepared. Let me check. I thought I had that. Speak with plants. So
Secret plans would work as well.
Well, while he's looking for that,
Yeah,
yes.
I'll do my aether senses.
Okay.
And I just want to see if, like, because people just go in here and go missing, so I want to see if I can sense like a barrier that like magic couldn't sense or
Okay.
something like that.
Okay. So this will be an Aether Sense check.
Mhm.
So this is going to be a very high DC to be able to kind of pierce through this because this is not your forte.
I do know that it's up the mountain more,
Mhm.
so I won't be doing it all around. I'll be focusing forward.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
More of a pierce shot than a global.
Yeah, I just want to see like where there might be a barrier. I'm not looking everywhere.
Understood. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll for me.
That's just a D100, right?
Yes. This is you need very high.
I got a 76.
76. In your immediate range, you kind of create a ping. Nothing. But doesn't go super far.
Yeah.
I'll
probably do it again when I get closer.
The only Aether that you kind of get a sense on is the two of you.
Yeah. Okay. You said we can use Aether to not. We could choose to do it without doing an Aether sense,
What do you mean?
just to like enhance a sense we already have.
Mhm.
Is there a way I could do that to like look for a sheen or I can I
What, enhance vision?
yeah. Can I do that to enhance my divine sense?
Your divine sense is it's technically a class ability. That will require a double roll with both power and effect. It's
Okay.
possible for
I'll
sure.
try that.
Okay, let's do it.
So power first.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna be 16.
Okay, a little low.
And then a 82.
So divine sense, what are you trying to add to your senses?
I'm just trying to again focusing forward on
Are you trying to add
forward.
barrier to your divine sense? Are you trying to add aether to your divine sense?
I'm trying to add
Because your divine sense is a area around you that you're adding an attribute to it to
Yeah.
be able to sense something different.
so I know Calamitous is I've tried to do demon senses on before and you said it was something else. I'm gonna try to do that something else this time.
Okay, what you pinged prior?
Yep.
Okay. You channel that out. Go ahead and roll me a deception check.
On who? 17. Oh, because we have the same stats. That's gonna be 26.
26. So, Cal. This is a deception check of yourself, not of Calamitous. Do you believe that you and Calamitous are not that different? Or do you believe so strikingly that you two are different from each other?
No, I know we're the same, and that's why I hate it.
Okay. That was to kind of try to convince yourself that maybe this wasn't true. But you know deep down you are the same. You get that ping coming from you yourself. This other, this thing that should not be.
Oh, he's never gotten that before.
Mm-hmm.
It's something he knew. He just didn't have proof, but now he does. I'll keep that to myself.
Okay.
I don't feel like it's something that anyone needs to know.
Okay.
because it doesn't change how I am.
Perfect. All right. But other than that, your other senses don't really do anything. So, Dom, did you figure out what you were?
Yeah, so I do have speak with plants.
Okay.
I was thinking speak with
So there's this nice fir tree just kind of on the mountains walk. There's a little bit of grass peeking up from under the snow. What do you want? There's a little dandelion.
Do I see any kind of plants that I know would have like an expansive root system?
Probably a tree.
So
Those are going to be the best bet. Trees and weeds.
I would go. Yeah, I would go to the tree.
Okay.
And then I would speak with it.
Okay.
Cast. And then, what do we wish to ask it?
What happened here?
Can you tell me, Great Tree, what happened here in this place?
Oh, well, sure I can. What you looking for?
Well, obviously there's been quite a disturbance by some kind of battle. Or some kind of
Oh yeah, no. This guy right here, the guy you're with, yeah, he trampled these places. Yeah, he was kind of scary.
Cal, do you remember being here before?
Yeah, I was running away from whatever's in there.
This tree friend of mine, right? Excuse me, I didn't catch your name.
Oh, I don't really have a name, to be honest. We don't really have those.
I will call you Douglas.
Oh, Douglas. All right.
Douglas here says he's seen you here before, that you may have caused all of this.
Does he know of any survivors?
Do you know of any survivors of this event?
Oh, don't you know? There's people that go up and down this mountain all the time.
There's people that travel this road still.
But the people that encountered him, oh no, they're dead.
Oh, but
No, they my roots have thoroughly enjoyed them.
good. I'm glad they brought you sustenance.
But we can't see their bodies. Where'd they go?
The tree has eaten them. What about their gear?
Oh no, that was picked clean.
The gear's all been looted.
Okay.
Were these people evil? Were they causing harm?
I mean, they didn't really do much. They didn't chop me down.
What provoked this attack?
You know, I was just here enjoying the sunlight and then the snow and the ground and the water that flows through the ground into my roots. And well, you see, I heard some loud noises, and then this fella over here started running away and killing.
Did he look like he does today?
Oh no, he had a different fur.
He struggles with control over himself. It seems like he has some split personality disorder.
Oh, his fur was like a ash gray. It was really just pale and gray.
Does he remember any banners?
Do you remember any banners that they were carrying?
Oh no, they don't really carry banners, but they do have gear. I don't know what they mean though.
Any kind of symbols? Can you describe?
They all look strange to me.
He is a tree.
Yeah, they all look strange.
Okay.
They didn't carry banners.
Does he know what color the armor was?
Can you tell us what color the armor was?
Oh yeah, it's like a silvery, like a dull silvery with a little bit of black in it.
Dull silver with black.
Okay.
Does that ring a bell?
Well, if it was all black, we would know. Maybe it was the people of the Forgotten City. I don't know if they're yet. They're kind of just normal soldiers there.
So for Da, you've been through this area a lot. You know that is generally what an Etherian soldier would wear.
Okay.
They wear a lot of like black like body armor underneath, and then on top of that they wear like actual metallic armor.
Okay.
So they wear like Kevlar and stuff like underneath, and then metallic over that.
Seems like standard issue Ethereum uniforms, armor.
Well,
What were you fighting for?
well, you met him. Remember the thing that came out of me?
Yes, it was him. It sounded like he said you looked different, that you were gray.
And it's not just him. We're going into a whole new world. From what I remember.
Oh no, I just remember seeing just one person.
Yeah, no, there's one body and there's two souls trying to fight for control.
There's more than two.
Oh well, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, it's like mistletoe.
Mistletoe, okay. I understand what you're saying now.
Yes.
Yeah, they kiss each other.
They kiss each other, but it's the humans do. It's a weird tradition, but
There are
mistletoe is
two
actually
minotaurs inside of me, and they're both
parasite.
kissing each other.
And it makes me feel good.
No, they are parasitic and tries to take over the host. They feed off the host.
How do Loxodons make?
Babies?
They don't kiss.
Oh, we don't necessarily lip lock like you do, but
Do you trunk lock?
we trunk lock.
Okay.
It's a little personal, but
It's personal. I don't know how cows do it. I'm pretty sure we just go, and something happens.
yeah.
That's what I do with my wife. Never touched her, but. Well, we've expended a lot of power already today, so I think maybe right here we should take a rest.
You were on the road, the main road, by the way. You're not
Yeah.
hidden at all.
But I'm not worried about because nobody really goes here apparently. The tree hasn't seen anybody in a while, except for military.
How frequently do people come through here?
Oh well, I don't really have a concept of time, but
How many moon cycles do you?
I usually see every I'd say every 4 moons or so. I see some people coming up this mountain.
For photosynthesis.
Well, may the sun shine bright on your leaves, and the water enrich your roots.
Oh, I plan to it. This snow is really great for me. It's great for my bark.
You look amazing.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much. I like your mushrooms.
Would you like some planted near you?
I would very much like
I
that.
will do that.
Plant, you just kind of throw some, like, salt bay. Yeah. Well, thank you kindly.
May they serve you.
And may nature serve you.
Thank you. Is there anything you would like me to tell my friend here? He can't hear our conversation.
Oh,
so-
well, be careful and beware of the great people.
Be careful and beware of the gray people.
Okay. Like Shadar Kai?
Like Shadar Kai?
I don't know what those words are.
Yes.
Yes.
Them too.
Okay, there's Shadar Kai here. Got it. I'll keep a lookout. Well, we should rest here then. We've already used a lot of Aether today.
Yes. Do you mind if we take rest here for the night?
Oh, well, just don't burn me.
Never. Wouldn't.
Well, we already melted the snow off of one of the
A little bit away
Foundation.
from him.
yeah,
Yeah.
but like I'm saying, we could lay down not on snow.
May we use some of your fallen branches to keep us warm?
Oh, by all means. Just don't take too many, though, because they keep me warm.
Definitely. We don't require much.
Oh, well, I appreciate it. You're so kind.
Well, it's nice having conversation with somebody so pleasant. Usually, the folk that walk around aren't as pleasant as trees.
Oh, well, don't you know, nature is just, it's bountiful. It's friendly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it ain't easy being green.
Oh, well, don't you know, it ain't.
So
So we make camp.
we can
Mm-hmm.
get that tinderbox to use. We already have
Perfect.
torches, so
Perfect. Are you taking a short rest or a long rest?
What time is it?
What time is it? Yeah.
You're after the statue
It's like 5 minutes
thing-
outside of the city.
No, you guys have been traveling for about like 2.5 hours. Kind of going along the mountain range and the trail.
Because we were here and we're going here, so
Yeah.
it's like
So it's like a zigzag trail up the mountain. Looking down, you might be able to see the village in the far distance, but it's very overcast in this area. Even you're not past the clouds by any means, but you do see the peak of the Dreadgates Mountains. There is 2 peaks, and those peaks are ascending through the clouds. But you will not have to go that far up. But looking over, it's kind of overcast and kind of hazy. You might be able to see it, but you know the general direction where the village is.
Okay. So, how much further do you think it is?
well, my memory is pretty hazy, but I think we're on the right mountain. This looks like a dreaded place.
Yes. What should we prepare for when we get there?
Do you have any paper?
I have some.
Because I'm naturally good at remembering labyrinth mazes, but it might be easier if you wrote down where we go.
I don't. How about we etch it into this bar of gold?
Because we can.
Because we can.
You're etching into gold.
Yeah.
I love it.
Or we can go to the merchant and ask for a scroll or something like that.
Yeah, we can.
Right now would be a good time to go because we have money.
We're loaded.
Yeah.
You guys are crazy loaded right now.
Yeah. How many punches do you have? Because I have 4. I'm almost at that discount. Just one more, right? I need 5.
How many I
Yeah.
have.
Yeah.
I think I have 2. Oh, maybe 3. I don't have my notebook. There it is. We need to actually get cards and then just a whole bunch of them.
Yeah. I would be so down for that, actually. In like cardstock, printed cards.
One punch. I'm gonna be a one punch man.
Okay, well, I'll punch my card.
Okay. Perfect. So you end up punching the card, and you see, like normal, the little portal as you toss the card down, and you see it snips as it falls down, and the card falls into the portal.
Gonna go in.
All right. You head on in. Perfect. And you walk through the portal, and like always, there's the 3 portals behind you. And you see him look out at you. Why, hello there. It's been a while since you've been here. Good job, good job. How are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Things have been better, but also worse at the same time. But that is not why we're here today, is it? We are here for business. Yes. And remind me, how many punches did you have in your card?
I think now it's 5.
You would be correct. 5 it is. Now tell me, you are a frequent shopper of mine. Tell me, what is it something that you desire?
I'm heading there right now.
Something I could provide, maybe.
Well, a map would be nice.
A map, a map. Map of what particularly?
Whatever's in the Dreadgate.
Whatever is in the Dreadgate. Well, I don't really know what's in there.
Oh, you don't.
I've never been, quite frankly.
Oh.
I've been many a places, but I travel where my cards take me. As why I give them out so freely. I'm able to explore. I've explored many places within the multiverse, and yet I have never visited this Dreadgate you refer to.
Would you like for me to summon you when we're in there?
Bringing your card along with you shows me the way as it goes.
Okay.
But if you would like to hand out cards, I would not be remiss. Although don't give it out to people who are stuffy and boring. People like that like to negotiate with really gauche ways, and I'm not particular about that. So, where is your other friends?
He's right here.
Yeah. Well.
This is
Sorry, I didn't have my monocle on.
Oh.
He only has one monocle on, takes that one off, puts on glasses. Oh, there you are.
Yeah,
Takes
so
them
now you
off,
see two
throws
of
them
us.
away. Welcome!
It is good to be here.
Now, what else would you like,
our
Mr. Five Punch?
Well, with the 5 punches, I may as well try to get something. I still have a normal shield. Like a magical one, maybe.
Now, I could give you a discount on an item, or I could give you something.
Okay.
It's your choice.
Well, I'd like to just be given something, of course.
Well, it'll be worth your while. Now tell me, how much do you desire this? Make a persuasion check.
28.
You like this very much, I see.
I do.
How about this? Because you are so good to me and my business, and you travel so far into places I've never been, I will grant you this. And it's like it's like one of those like magnetic dice trays that has like a little wooden long piece, and it has a little cover on it.
Mm-hmm.
And on there it has just like a bunch of like swirls and script of Elvish. And do you read Elvish?
No.
Do you?
No.
Okay. He ends up just
pretty right.
placing it down. That is what I give you for your gift.
What is it?
Well, these are fate benders. They're a little thing I developed and found within places I should not be, and maybe took some advice from people I probably shouldn't have. But it is culmination of those advices and things I might have taken with ill intent, but they are yours now.
What do they do?
Well, each one gives you a different attribute, a different trait, a different way to bend fate. And he opens them up, and inside there are small little orbs. They look like almost like large marbles. One of them's like, and they're like kind of like that see-through. They have that like weird vein through it, and like some of them have like cracks on it almost. There's one that is a red one. There's a blue one. There's a green one, and there's a orange one. So he goes on to for you, stat-wise. Each one gives a specific either bonus to a stat or to a roll, depending on how you use it, and they're single use. So it's basically like an empowered bardic inspiration with a set number.
Okay. Per day or just set number?
Set number.
Okay.
It is a single use item. And they're yours.
Okay. Cool.
So now you have those just in case you need them.
Is it like I break it or?
Yeah, you eat it.
Oh, I eat it. Okay.
So takes a bonus action to use, and then once you have it, then it gives you whatever thing you needed.
Sweet. Yeah.
So I will get you those stats in just a second
Thank you.
as I write those out.
Yeah, I think I only have 2 punches.
Okay.
At least that's all I have.
Right.
That's all you need.
Okay. So we have the blue one is a +10 to any roll. Any roll. Including death saves. Any roll.
Oh, nice.
The orange one is a +10 to any roll, not counting death saves. Are you writing these down?
Oh, I thought you were gonna send them to me.
Oh, I can. The green is a +15 healing. It's just a pop it, you heal 15. The red is +15 to damage. So if you pop that right before you hit, you will deal 15 extra points of damage. And that pairs with, that's counted as a dice, not as modifier. So natural 20 +15,
Oh, cool.
that counts as crit.
And all of them are single use, or is it single use to use any of them?
They're all single use,
So I can use each of them
one time.
one time. Okay.
I'll just take a little picture of it.
Yeah, my keyboard's messed up on my phone. I wouldn't be able to do that.
Mine's doing that too.
Where like just E doesn't work.
Same.
Really?
Yeah.
It's so annoying. I have to move the keyboard to the right every time I do E.
So mine is, it's E and then sometimes S and D, but it's basically E and then going down, and then my 3 doesn't work either.
Yeah, it's horrible.
You get the same thing. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So like when I type in your name.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Just put line.
I just turn my phone to the side.
Oh.
Every time I need to use an E. That's funny. I was talking to Erin about that, and she's like, I think it's just a you thing, Joe. And I'm like, it's not.
Apparently not.
There you go. And those are your gifts.
Cool.
And he hands you a brand new punch card. Just tell anybody about me that you want to spread the wealth with, and the card will find its way into their pockets.
Okay. Sounds good.
Now, business. What have we to do with business together?
Well,
Well, that was a nice surprise. I haven't even bought anything yet.
yeah.
No, but you've been a frequent customer of mine, and that should be rewarded.
Yes, I agree.
That is very good reward.
You're only 3 away from that.
Yes.
Well, who knows if you'll get that? Everything's random
Well,
here.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect the same gift. What do you have that might help us with?
Well, what are you needing? What do you presently need help with? I don't listen to everything all the time. I know where things are because of you, but I don't listen in. I would have to do a whole new contract for that. So I don't know what you need, or really what you're doing.
Yeah, that makes 2 of us. What are we doing? What do we need? You know
Well,
what
you
meets us
fought him.
there.
You've seen him before.
Yeah, what do we
Yeah.
need to... What would help us against him?
Well, the thing I've been struggling with is my body's too mortal.
Do you have an immortal body we can put him in?
Nothing of that degree. I do have potions of invulnerability.
Do you have a magical item that can increase our physical strength?
I do. I do have different types of belts, but they are very pricey. Very exquisite magic.
Yes. Do you take solid gold bars?
I do. You know this. I will trade in anything.
Anything.
So long as it's interesting and it's worth something to somebody, somewhere, it's worth something to me.
Yeah, how much for... What kind of belts do you have and how much are they?
Well, let me go ahead and get out my catalog. As he claps and you see just appearing out of like one of those windows that just sees into like the astral space of nothing. This like beautiful shimmering like pink and like orange and yellow portal just starts to out of that window frame, and you see a metallic like clothing rack just, and you see hanging from it are different swaying belts. Now we do have a few different belts that increase your strength physicality wise to in better little hint. There is belts that are made by the dwarves, there are belts made by the elves, the draconic born, And we do have ones that are made from giants. Those ones are all going to be your best for strength. So, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for strength.
We have strength, agility, hardiness, and a little bit of... That's about it.
Okay. I'm looking for strength. I don't know what you're looking for.
I can use some strength.
I have belts of dwarven kind, elven kind, and dragon kind, as well as belts of giant strength.
And what kind of strength does this give us?
It will, depending on what giant belt you have, will pump up your stats to the strength of the said giant.
Do you have how much for like a cloud giant belt? Do you have that?
Cloud giant.
I heard those are like easy to come by. And very cheap.
Oh, you've been very misinformed.
Oh.
Those are extremely difficult to find. The last person I had that I found it was somebody was wearing it, and well, they're not wearing it anymore.
Hope it's clean. It's been sanitized.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Of course, what do you think before?
I knew
I do have fecal matter of different creatures if you do want that as well.
Maybe we'll look at those next.
Alright. That's another side hobby of mine. But what belt were you looking for? Storm, you said?
Yeah, how much is a storm? Give me some prices and I know what I'm looking at.
As I look to see if I have my book with me. I don't think I do have that book with me.
Not the storm.
Oh well, I will look it up.
I was thinking maybe fire at most.
Yeah.
Alright. So a hill giant puts it up to 21. Stone and frost put it up to 23. Fire is 25. Cloud is 27, and storm is 29. You said storm or cloud?
I said cloud.
You said cloud. Okay. So that is considered a legendary item, by the way. So let me go ahead and bring up this table real quick. Okay. Alright, that would be... I will be able to sell you this belt. And he produces it, and it does have the face of a cloud giant on it. This one I can go ahead and grant it to you all for a humble price. Extremely humble. For about, we'll call it 11,000 gold pieces.
That's why I said maybe at most fire too.
That's a...
That is with a humble discount as well. Be given how long you've been patrons of mine. Normally I would sell it to someone for 15.
That's a lot more.
Yes, that is a very gracious offer. It's a little out of my price range at the moment.
Right.
We don't have that many gold bars.
What about a fire giant?
A fire giant. Also very strong and stoic of a giant. Let me look at my table real quick. Thank you very much. For that, I would let that one go for a measly 5,000.
That's a lot more affordable.
Still too much for me. How much you have?
I have over 1,000 gold pieces.
using all of your money basically on this one belt.
Well, this belt is better than all the things I own.
Yeah, I only have just about 1,600.
I thought you had more.
So we got 10 bars of gold from the thing, 10
Mhm.
each, right?
Yes,
And they're worth 100 gold each.
I believe so.
That's
And
what I
that's
have
10
written down.
each. So we have
So that's 1,000.
So I have 1,000 there, and then
so
I have
that's 2,000.
596 gold pieces.
So-
and some.
So
silver.
basically like 2,500.
Well, that's 2,000 in gold bricks. Because it's 100 each, and we have 20.
You have 20 bricks or 10?
We have 10 each.
10 each, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 10
Yeah, I
times
do have
100
a
is
diamond
1,000.
worth 5,000.
Where'd you get that?
I think
Was it worth 5,000 or 500?
5,000.
When did that happen?
Yeah, I don't remember. I remember it was overkill for the revivify or
Oh, yeah. You were going to revivify, but you were like, whoa, this is way more than
this
500.
way. Yeah, it's like, can we buy a cheaper one?
Yeah, then we found a cheaper one.
I don't know if we got it. Did we? We didn't get it from the bank, did we?
I think you got it from like a horde somewhere.
Yeah,
Probably.
I remember getting it, and then because I think I even asked, can we break it into $500
Yep.
chunks?
Mm-hmm.
So or
I was like,
$500 chunks.
you'd have to find a very skilled jeweler to do
Yeah.
that.
So we have that. Just don't die. That's an expensive life.
Yeah.
And it looks like I got rid of all of the melted
Yep.
gold. And
Yeah, we
stuff.
gave that to him, actually.
Yeah.
To Greg.
To him.
Oh. Do you have anything else interesting that might be interested in?
No, I already gave away my pet. So, that's it.
Oh, maybe I have 3 punches because I just looked at my inventory. I bought from him the last time Fate's Last Breath, the pendant.
Yes, you did.
So, and I didn't count that as a punch, so I have 3 punches.
Beautiful.
I do have something of sentimentality. I know you like stuff like that.
I love sentimental. What do you have for me?
I have this javelin, which is what I used to stab the drow that was going to blow up the Aether generator. It
That
went,
is historical.
it went through his hand and through the glass of the Aether generator itself.
Did it actually?
I know. I threw it at him.
Yeah.
He was about. It was because he was about to touch it, and I think
He was shooting it.
he was shooting it.
Yeah,
Okay.
he ended up shooting it.
I don't
and
remember. It was a long time ago.
Okay, so what had happened was he actually shot it,
Mhm.
and then that's what
But
he
I
shot
threw the
for.
javelin at him.
Yes,
Yes.
you got the
While he
javelin
was
back.
shooting it. Yeah.
Huh? I guess you did then.
Because we confronted him, remember? And I'm like, give me that back.
Yeah, that's right. Perfect.
So there's something sentimentality I've been holding on for a while.
Well, this is historical. Is it mundane?
It is Monday. As is most historical things.
I will give you 20 gold pieces for this.
20, okay.
It has great sentimentality as he looks at it. And he like picks it up and almost like how like when you look at something from a far distance and you can like pick it up like that, he does that and he just without realizing it, he's holding like a toothpick sized version of it. Before he's like, oh, nice. Flicks it and it just goes to full size and hits like a dartboard before vanishing.
Cool.
So,
I have something I might be able to trade as well.
Are we still looking towards the belt?
Fire gel belt, yes.
Right.
I got this, but it's something that's only one-time use. So I feel like I never have a time to use it because I don't want to waste it. But I feel like right now is a good time to use it by trading it.
All right. What is this trade you're wanting to do?
It is a perfected potion. It's one of a kind. There's only one person that knows how to make this kind of potion.
Right.
It's a perfected gigantification potion.
Perfected gigantification potion.
Apparently, according to the person who sold this to me, it increases your size by 2 categories with no side effects.
That's extraordinary.
Yes.
Why have you never used it?
Well, because it might be overkill. I haven't had a perfect chance to use it. It's only one-time use.
Well, if you're wanting to part with something so precious, by all means.
Well, this is pretty on par with the fire giant belt, wouldn't you say?
I would not trade it personally, given the fire giant belt is a permanent ability on you, versus this is a temporary effect. What do you want me to get out of this?
At least 4,000 gold.
4,000 gold?
At least.
Oh, that is a little too pricey for me. Potions, even potions of invulnerability, I only sell those for a measly 1,000.
But potions of invulnerability you could find.
You can also craft them. They're very difficult to craft as well.
Only one person knows how to craft these.
And who is this person?
She's in the Underdark.
Was she the apothecary that you went to?
Yes.
Well, I guess I'll have to pay her a visit then.
Guess you will.
Well, how often did she make these potions?
She said that this is a very rare potion even for her. She got lucky with it. There are others, but none of them are perfected like this.
Make a persuasion check.
That is 27.
27, alright. Okay. I will have to pay lower for it. There's no way I'm paying 4,000 for it.
It was worth the stretch.
It was. I appreciate it. Quite the gesture. But in terms of pricing, 500
For the potion?
for the potion.
That's more of a 750 at least.
750. Make another persuasion check.
It's 26.
26. Okay. $740.
745.
743 and a half.
Roll again.
Okay. It's higher. It's 27.
Deal.
Sounds good.
As you shake the hands, the potion disappears and a bag of coins
Yeah, give me a pencil.
ends up falling down.
What if we traded you in a future relic? Meaning, the item that you give us is going to help us defeat a foe that we can harvest some pretty interesting things from.
Is this at my discretion of what I get? And is this specifically things that you have on your person at that time, or things that you uncover in a future, or you might already possess it and I deem it worthy enough? Or is it something metaphysical? Is it something like your life? Is it your dreams, your hopes? Or is it something that in the future you do believe you are searching for a treasure, and once you do find the treasure, even how badly you may want it, there is no contract negotiation and it will be mine.
More like we are on our way to defeat something very monstrous, very likely that will die, and then you can recollect your item.
And completely unique.
And if we do kill it, I'm sure the many body parts of this thing would be a wondrous addition to your collection.
Now, I do love myself some body parts of creatures, but there's no real market for it. It is valuable to me, yes, I do say so, but it has no value to you.
It has a lot of value to me.
Monetarily?
No, emotionally.
What do you expect to be fighting?
Myself.
Yourself?
Yes. One of the things in me.
Only a very grotesque version of himself.
Yes.
I fought it once. And
Very demonic.
very demonic.
Although what I'm getting from it is it's not demonic. It's something that doesn't really exist, according to my knowledge.
Interesting. If it's something that does not really exist, something that I'm not aware of, I cannot make a deal that I'm in the dark of. As a businessman, I'm sure you would understand. This is something that is unprecedented.
We are also giving you access to a new area you've never been to before.
This is also.
Oh yes, but this is something that is part of the deal already.
Yes.
That is a part of your willingness to have access to my wares.
How about a rental of sorts?
A rental?
We use the belt, defeat this foe, and at that time, if you deem the items we collect from that worthy of trade, we'll make the trade permanent. Otherwise, the belt's back into your possession.
A rent to own?
Rent to own.
No one's really done that for me before.
We do come here often, so
You know where to find us. We know where to find you. It's easy
easy to get
to
back.
collect.
You're already holding on to something for us.
Slime.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
How's he doing, by the way?
Quite well.
Good.
I feed him regularly.
Good. What does he eat?
Whatever I give him.
Oh. Fitting.
Fecal matter?
Sometimes, but mainly your guys' blood.
Okay.
Glad we can be of sustenance to him. Or it.
I don't even have blood, so that's interesting.
It's quite weird. But, well, rent to own. You'd have to pay up front a large sum, and if you meet that, then we may be able to negotiate this.
How much are you short?
Well, now with that 750, I am in the 2,000 range.
So if we the total price was 5,000?
Give or take. So, I got this is the DM part talking. I got my things a little mixed up here. So, a stone giant. So it goes hill giant. That one is like around 500. A stone giant, you're looking at about 2,000. A frost giant, you're looking at about a little bit higher than that, so about like 3,000 or so. And a cloud fire. That's right. Wait, why did I do that? That doesn't make any sense. No, I forgot that that's not uncommon. It's rare, so that would be more than that. So that'd be.
But a frost giant and a stone giant give you the same thing.
Yes, they do. So they'd be
There's not
about
really
the
a
same.
point.
There isn't. No.
Oh yeah, because you don't get any of the properties of their powers.
No. We'll call it. For my brain's sake, we'll say that the frost and stone, those ones would be about 45, 46, and we'll call this one 52.
Okay.
Feels like more worth it for being a higher tier of very rare. But fire giant.
So if we were to put down
52.
2,000 gold and
You have that diamond.
a contract saying
Yeah, just give him the time.
we'll be back,
just buy it up front right now.
Yeah.
The diamond.
Okay.
200 is like change to us. It's pocket change.
And how about this? And I pull this diamond big as head.
That's exquisite.
It's the finest of its type.
I wouldn't say that. I've seen finer, but it definitely is quite exquisite. Who crafted this?
It was formed in the founding of time itself. I think the gods of old, in the first age. I read a tome about.
Are you talking about it as a raw material?
Just who cut it?
Oh, George.
Yeah, George. Yeah.
Make a deception check.
George
With
J.
disadvantage.
I'm good at deception. I have a negative 1.
I'll say because you backed it up immediately, it's not disadvantage.
Okay. That'll be a 2.
Okay. Somehow I think you're lying, but it does have value. As he like his arm like extends farther than it should and like grabs it like a basketball, just like. This is exquisite. I would rate this about 4,000. 4,000. Cool.
It's been appraised at 5,000 by a respected jeweler.
Make a deception check again.
It's a persuasion check. He's not lying.
Was that one actually appraised by a jeweler at 5,000?
We got it, and they said it was worth 5,000.
Yeah,
so.
I put 5,000 in there, so somebody told me it was worth 5,000.
Yeah.
And
Okay, persuasion then.
by the finest DM jeweler I know. 17? Oh, 16? Wait, no, persuasion?
Persuasion.
Oh,
It's a lot better.
so that's a 20. Dirty 20.
Dang.
Plus 3 to that.
Okay. I can't give it to you for 5,000. That would sully my reputation. But what I can do is I'll sell it to you for. Give me 550 gold pieces.
Okay.
On top of this diamond, we'll call it good.
Sounds good. Right?
Yeah, but it'd be hard to stack 550 gold pieces on top of this diamond.
Oh, I'll take it from your purse specifically.
Oh, then fine. Yeah, we can.
Will you be able to stack it on the diamond,
I
though?
want to see that.
It goes and like there's a little portal that opens up as they keep stacking up, and then there's another portal that and you see them going from the side, breaking physics, and then another angle, and it's just stacks of gold from all of these different. It's like a bad game of Portal.
Yeah.
It's just stacks of coins everywhere.
You've impressed me. That's awesome. We would never have been able to do that. It would have taken us a long time.
And with that, the belt appears on you.
Sweet. And I'll attune to that.
Perfect. Takes an hour to attune, and your strength score will permanently go up to a 25, which is terrifying.
Insane, yeah.
That means your strength modifier goes up by 2.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
So my strength saving throws are now at plus 13.
Oh my god.
I'm not proficient in them yet, though.
Okay. Yet.
Yeah. Sweet.
Perfect. And did you want any of the other belts as well?
Well,
You'd probably do well with the dwarven one.
yeah, the dwarven one. Can you remind me how much and what that does?
It will make you more hardy, allow you to withstand and resist the great effects of poisons, and helps you grow a hefty beard.
I would look dapper in a beard.
That looks so weird on an elephant, though.
So what this does,
Oh, I'm already resistant.
your Constitution score increases by 2 to a maximum of 20. You had advantage on Charisma checks made to interact with dwarves. While tuned with the belt, okay, you get that. You have advantage on saving throws against poison and have resistance to poison damage. You have dark vision up to 60 feet. You can speak, write, and read Dwarvish.
So you're better at making concentrating on spells.
I've already got a 20,
Oh,
and I'm already resistant. What's up?
You're already at 20 con? Dang. Yeah, this belt literally would only give you a beard.
Yeah. and charisma towards dwarves.
Yes.
Which is useful. What other belts might you have?
I do have the belt of Elvenkind. This one increases your dex score by 2 to a max of 20. This one it allows you to have advantage on persuasion checks against elves. And then this one allows you to your ears will start to become pointed.
That'd be interesting.
That would be interesting. This one starts to point out. Starts to point your ears like an elf. And then let's see what else to give. Advantage on saving throws against what is this?
things that put you to sleep.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it gives you the resistance to be put to sleep by magical means. And you can speak, read, and write Elvish, and you have dark vision up to 60 feet.
Dark vision.
Pretty good. And that increases your dex by 2?
Yes, to a max of 20.
What would it be?
15.
That would increase your
Dex by
AC
1.
too.
Yeah.
And your initiative.
Mm-hmm. Dex is AC, initiative, and dodging stuff.
Pretty good. How much for this belt?
For this boat, give me 1 second here.
I notice elves don't really sleep; they just trance. Will that give me that ability?
Oh no, it won't. It gives you attributes of elves, but not all of them. This one will say bada bing bada boom. We'll call this one 780 gold pieces.
Okay. I like that. I'm worried about my ears. I take great pride in the shape of my ears.
Oh, it's not a guarantee. It's a 50-50 shot.
Well, what would happen to him?
I don't know.
If I take it off, do the ears grow back? Or turn back to normal?
Yes, he'll turn back to normal, but you'll have to reattune to the item.
Because I don't know if Disney would love me anymore.
Well, if it's 50-50, you can keep reattuning it and attuning it until it doesn't work.
Be a long routine every
And
month.
there is also the belt of Dragonkind as well.
And what does this one do?
This one makes you. Give me 1 second here. Yum, 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 yum.
Is it charisma?
I could use me some charisma.
Yeah, you could. Dragons are charismatic.
This one is charisma. Increases your charisma score by 2 to a max of 20. You have advantage on persuasion checks when interacting with Dragonborn. This one allows you to. It will start to turn your skin into scales, and you'll start to grow horns. Yep. It'll start growing dragon horns, and then. Okay. And you have advantage on saving throws against, or not advantage on saving throws. It's resistance to fire damage, dark vision of 60 feet, and draconic.
You still be dark vision.
Yeah. And I'll bring my charisma to 10, so it'd be a 0.
Yeah, that's better than mine is.
Yeah. What do you think? Well, Dex though, if it pumps up my AC. What do you think?
I think you'll look cooler with the dragon one.
Yeah, that would look pretty good.
You don't want elf ears.
Yeah.
That's your big hang up is elf ears.
Well, you get
look
another
like
set of
spades.
horns.
It look like a.
Can you choose which dragon kind?
Huh?
Like what race of dragon? Or is it just straight dragon?
High or low?
Fine.
You can choose.
You can choose. You can even choose gem dragon.
So that is the belt though. It is the belt of Gem Dragon.
Yeah.
Or Fire Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
So like the scales and the horns would be like the dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like how black dragons have this. And
White dragons have the singular horn right here,
Yeah.
and then they also have the ones that go back.
yeah, stuff like that. And gem dragons have the floating horns.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be kind of cool. Mm.
And that pairs with the resistance that the dragon has.
Oh, that's nice.
So,
Gem dragons don't have resistance.
What's that?
Gem dragons don't get resistance though. They
Gem
do get,
Dragonborn do.
they do get telepathy though. That's the thing they get out of them instead of resistance.
I thought they got resistances. Dragonborn?
Not gem dragonborn.
I thought they did.
I have the fizz bands right there if you want to look at it.
Fizzy Bannies. Can't wait to meet you.
You're wrong.
Did you even look?
He was on the first page.
Let's see. And same price for both.
Yes, 780.
Can you wear them both and get attuned to both?
Nope.
Okay. While I'm thinking of that, do you have any items that are druid specific?
Oh, you do get
Might
resistance.
enhance my druidic abilities.
But they're the cool resistances. So you get resistance to force, radiant, psychic, thunder, or necrotic.
Mhm.
So that's way cooler than one of the basics.
Those are pretty cool.
Yeah. So put that in my cart.
There you go.
A magical cart as it just. Specific druidic. What are you preferring? What is something that you
Well,
want?
I mean, you have a lot of magical things, and I don't know what kind of druid items you might have.
Maybe some better armor. Some chitinous armor. That'd be neat.
On a scale of 1 to 20, I'm about a 19 when it comes to being attacked. Or maybe
Maybe a shield.
I have a shield. That's why I have a 19 AC. I have a wooden shield. Let me verify that. Yeah, I have a shield.
Well, are you looking for something that's more defensive, something more offensive, something to help your allies, something to affect your domain around you? What are you looking for?
Maybe to, make me even more charismatic.
You're looking for something charisma.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Well, I don't really have a lot that does that, other than things that influence you and turn you partially elven or draconic.
Be full dragon if I keep putting on dragon stuff. Well, let's see. The belt I do want. I think that'll help.
All right.
And
I do have Mantle of Spell Resistance.
and that makes me resist any kind of spell, or is it?
Spell effects, yes.
How much is that?
This one is a bit pricier. I will sell this one to you for 22,000. 2,200, not 22,000.
That's
Okay.
the difference.
2,200.
2,200.
But for you, this gives you advantage on all spell saving throws. I believe... I don't know if it reduces the damage. Let me check real quick. The one day I don't bring my book.
Of course, we go shopping.
Yep. Yep. You just have advantage on spell saving throws. So, yeah.
How many items can I be attuned to?
Technically, it's 4, I think. Or is it 3 or 4 in base game? I raised it up, I think, to 6.
Is it based off a modifier?
No, it's not based off a modifier. I think in D&D, it's like you can only be attuned to like 3 or 4
I think
items.
it's 3.
I think what you did is we were able to attune to an amount of things equal to our proficiency bonus.
I think it was intelligence modifier.
think it's proficiency bonus. If it was
Yeah.
intelligence, then there's
Proficiency
no way,
makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll go proficiency.
which is 4 right now.
I like that. That works better.
Because with the belt, I'm at 3.
Mm-hmm.
With the belt, I'm at 2, 3.
Yeah, well, I think I will just go with the belt for now. If I add too many things at once, maybe it'll just be overwhelming.
All right.
So you said 680 gold.
No.
You made it really specific.
880 gold.
I knew it was something 80. It was 700 and something.
Make a persuasion check. Can you have my dice?
Do that.
I don't know. I was rolling it like this, and then I meant to throw it right here, and it threw it far.
19.
19.
So I'm back to 0 whole punch, right?
Yes.
And will this give me a whole bunch?
This will. Every purchase gives you 1 whole bunch.
I need to come back.
But remember, only come back when you have things to trade.
Of course.
Good.
We will have some really good items soon.
Roll a history check for me, Dom. Cal, would you like to assist?
Yeah.
Good.
Is he making it with advantage, or am I rolling?
I rolled twice already.
Okay.
History I've
DC
got.
12.
Okay, so that's 17.
You said 680, and then he rebutted with 880.
Mm-hmm.
It was 780.
Yeah, I think it was 780. Yeah, I am a Loxodon, so I do have a very good memory. I think we did agree on 780, and I think that'll be a fair price.
I believe it will be.
Okay.
I'm just kidding around.
I knew it.
Would you like to see it again?
I would like to. Does it come in extra large?
It fits however you want.
Excellent.
So if we put this on a Titan, it would fit the Titan.
Yes.
And then throw it at a normal sized person and he would die.
Oh, it'll
from
shrink
the
down
weight.
to the regular size once it's
Okay.
not equipped.
Oh, okay. They don't have to attune to it first. That'd be awkward attuning to it. Just laying on it like it's as big as the earth. Okay.
Claps and your gold disappears. Mark that up. And snaps and points at you, and you see the belt happen on you. Roll me a d20.
Let me do the gold here before I forget.
1 to 10 or 11 to 20. Those are the numbers you're looking for.
Okay. The D20?
Mm-hmm. Let me know if it's... what is it?
17.
17. All right. Little horns are starting to sprout out magically, and they're real horns now.
What kind of horns?
Oh yeah, what kind of dragon did you want, by the way?
I was going to go with the Gym Dragon because that's aesthetic.
Well,
Which
there's
one?
5, I think. Do you want Force, Psychic, Necrotic, Thunder, Radiant?
Well, let's look at that and also what type they are.
They're in the book. I left the page open for you that you closed. When I gave it to you, it said keep the page open.
What page was it?
If you're going past, they were way past it. It was in the beginning. Go to the table of contents. Give me the book.
He hates this book.
Here you go.
He's never read it before.
It's right here. On the bottom right.
Alright. Amethyst, crystal, emerald, sapphire, topaz. I'm thinking either topaz or amethyst. What would you do?
is that necrotic and force?
Amethyst is force. That's high. So I was gonna do necrotic. That was topaz.
Topaz.
What color topaz?
What color is topaz?
Is that like orange?
I think it's.
Well, topaz can be green, orange, or like a really dark green. There's also
That's
blue
okay.
topaz as well. Topaz has many colors. There's even pink topaz as well.
Didn't you say that you were kind of blue? Was what you were going for with your aether?
Yeah, my skin color is like a brown, and my aether glows like a blue, like a bioluminescent blue.
Cool.
So a blue.
Blue then.
Topaz.
Blue topaz. You see little bits of the horns break through, and you see them snap in the middle, and you see the one, instead of falling, they just...
How do I look?
Beautiful.
You do see that near where those horns were, a little bit of the skin starts to look a little shimmery, as if scales are starting to grow.
You look gorgeous. You have a shine in your eye.
I feel good.
You should.
The belt itself, it has the face of a dragon on it, and the horns that are like disconnected, but kind of creating almost like a halo.
Is this a homebrew?
This is a homebrew item.
Oh, okay. I will add that.
I love homebrew items.
You're so much better.
They really are. Where's Jeej?
She's inside.
Oh.
So that gave me a plus
+2 to your charisma. Yes. And not +2 modifier, +2 score.
And then advantage
On persuasion checks with
persuasion.
Dragonborn and dragons. Draconic beings, basically.
And then so another resistance advantage.
Resistance
Charisma.
to necrotic damage, advantage on persuasion checks against dragon kind, and I believe that was it. And then dragon
And
horns.
Aesthetics.
Dragon horns and scales.
I like it.
That was a good haul.
I believe so. I am rich.
Well, we'll have to see you again sometime soon.
I believe you will. I believe so. Now, is that all you wanted to purchase?
That's more than I wanted to purchase.
Oh.
Honestly, I got way more than I thought I would.
Mr. Wren?
That is all for now. I think once we have more, I think we'll come back and barter more.
Sounds beautiful. Thank you very much for your patronage.
And if I remember correctly, these 3 portals.
Yes,
One takes us back.
today is a little different. You're actually going to want to step into the toilet. Step into it. There's a little pull cord. You want to pull that, it will suck you back.
Oh,
Okay.
I've seen this before.
Hold
After
my
you.
moves fit. I stand it.
Okay. One hoof fits in there. And you pull the cord, and it, like a tornado of water, goes around you, and you just...
Cool. And I'm just back in the snow.
Yep. You land harmlessly.
Cool. Is the fire still there? Like, how long have we gone?
Cool. Seems as though once you hop in the portal, a moment passes.
Oh, hey, tree. Cool. So you're still attuned to speak with plants? Then?
So you
How long does it last?
so you step in and the tree.
Hey, Douglas.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
We noticed anything different?
Oh, you stepped into a little circle on the ground, and well, a little bit later, you hopped back out, and now talking to me again.
You don't notice anything new?
Well, I see you got some spikes growing at you.
Yeah.
More spikes.
Yes.
While I was talking to the tree, I'm gonna go to sleep.
Okay. Long rest.
Yeah.
Cool.
This will help me to protect nature.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Hey, that is a willing sacrifice. That's good. That's really good.
It's not permanent. I could remove it.
Oh, okay. Well, I think it looks good.
Well, thank you.
They're kind of small though.
Yeah, I didn't want anything too gaudy, you know.
Oh, of course, of course.
They'll grow. They're like tusks. They'll grow as I gain wisdom.
Sounds good.
I feel more charismatic. Feels good.
You look more charismatic.
Well, thank you. Maybe I'll sit, take watch for a little while.
Okay. So, for brevity's sake, nothing happens. Nobody comes up the mountain. The mountain is very quiet.
Should be in the episode here.
Huh?
Should be in the episode here. It's been 2 hour episodes.
And yeah, nothing happens. You wake up the next morning, revived and filled with spell slots and new magical items.
Nice.
Ah. Is that blood? And you guys are doing pretty good. You guys are a lot more equipped.
Yes.
You have your new fashion statements, belts.
Big old belt buckle on it. Does mine have like a dragon
Yep.
head on the belt buckle?
Mhm.
Okay.
The horns almost look like they're a halo.
Nice.
And then for you, there's a face of a giant on a fire giant. You see like the hair like looks like a campfire almost.
Cool.
Did you rest well?
Yes. I needed to. My muscles are huge. I'm not used to this.
Do you feel stronger?
I was already at my peak, so this is it's a similar feeling to what I'm used to.
Do you feel strong enough to take on your other self?
Physically, yes,
I'm there for you emotionally
and charismatically.
and charismatically. I was pretty charismatic with your other self last time, which is the only way I survived.
That's true.
Let's hope you're not put in that situation again.
I hope it's not coming to that. Yes. Even though I'm better prepared, I feel like it was a luck of the dice, you might say, that I survived last time.
Cool.
Shall we?
We shall.
And that's where we're gonna end the episode.
Oh.
Thank you, Abram, for editing.
I'll edit it.
Edit that out. Edit that out.
Edit all of it.
Edit all of it out.
Oh wait, I didn't hit record.
Oh no. Edit that in.
Yeah.
And we're gonna catch you later. You like to do the outro.
See ya.
See ya.